A man without principles is like a castle without walls. He may stand tall for a while, but sooner or later, the winds of life will blow him down. Today, I want to talk to you about something most men ignore: the principles that make you unbreakable, the silent codes that separate the strong from the weak, the rulers from the ruled, the kings from the pawns. Ask yourself this right now: do you live by your own code, or do you let the world write it for you? Answer me in the comments, because your code is your crown. And if you don't have one, someone else will rule your life. History has always been written by men who lived by their own principles. Men like Alexander the Great, who refused to believe in limits. Men like Machiavelli, who taught us that power belongs to those who are willing to seize it. And men like Marcus Aurelius, who ruled an empire not just with armies, but with discipline, self-control, and iron focus. The first thing you must understand is this: success is not about luck. Success is not about waiting for opportunities. Success is about building yourself into the kind of man who creates opportunities. Do you do that, or are you still waiting for permission? Think about it. Imagine two men. The first bends with every pressure, compromises at every turn, and sacrifices his values just to be liked. The second stands firm, rooted in principles that cannot be shaken. Which man do you think the world will follow? Which man do you think will have wealth, respect, and power? Your principles are not just words. They are actions. They are the decisions you make when nobody is watching. They are the way you carry yourself in the face of disrespect, temptation, and adversity. A true man doesn't beg for respect. He demands it through his presence, through the way he moves, through the way he keeps his word. And here's the truth: people will always test you. Life will always test you. That's why you need a foundation stronger than stone. Without it, you will be crushed. With it, you will rise, no matter what storm comes your way. But let me ask you this: what principle guides you when temptation whispers in your ear? What principle do you hold when fear grips your chest? What principle keeps you walking tall when the world tries to break you? Drop it in the comments, because the principles you live by will reveal the man you are becoming. Look around at society. Men today are lost, chasing validation from strangers, chasing women who don't respect them, chasing money without purpose. That's why most fail. They build castles on sand. They abandon their own codes. And when the tide comes in, everything falls. But not you. You are here because you are different, because you know that inside you there is a king waiting to be crowned, a man who doesn't bend to the crowd, a man who lives by a higher code. Never forget this: the world doesn't reward the weak. It rewards the man who knows who he is, who knows what he stands for, and who will not compromise his principles for anyone. That man always wins in the end. So let me leave you with this warning: if you do not define your principles, someone else will define them for you. And when that happens, you become a slave, not a king. But if you take the time to carve your code into stone, to live by it every single day, then nothing can stop you. Not betrayal, not failure, not fear. You will walk through life like a storm, commanding respect, building wealth, and leaving a legacy that will outlive you. Now the question is, will you live as a pawn, or will you rise as a king? If you feel this message, drop your principles in the comments. Smash the like button so this reaches every man who has forgotten his strength. Subscribe to Kingcode, because this is the place where kings are made. Your time has come. Live by your principles. Live by your code, or be forgotten. The choice is yours.